It's really disparaging. Anyway, this is the life history of Mzee Samora Moise Machel and the struggle and how he struggled for independence in Mozambique. These are the facts. Samora Moise Machel was born on 29 September 1933 in Goza province. Samora was a Mozambican military commander, politician, and a revolutionary. He served as the first president of Mozambique from the country's independence in 1975 and was preceded by Eduardo Mondlane and succeeded by Joaquim Chissano. Machel was attracted to anti-colonial ideals and began his political activities in the Miguel Bombarda Hospital in Lourenço Marques. In Miguel Hospital, Samora protested against the fact that black nurses were paid less than whites doing the same job. Racial segregation in Bombarda Hospital. He therefore decided to leave Lourenço Marques when a white anti-fascist, the pharmaceutical representative by the name João Ferreira, warned him that he was being watched by the Portuguese political police, abbreviated as PIDE. He slipped across the border and made his way to join Frelimo in Dar es Salaam via Swaziland, South Africa, and Botswana. In Botswana, he hitched a lift on plane carrying recruits of the ANC of South Africa to Tanzania. Impressed by the young Mozambican, a senior ANC official by the name J.B. Marks, that's according to Joe Sloves, bumped one of the ANC recruits of the flights to let Machel on. And in Dar es Salaam, Samora Moise Machel volunteered for military service and was one of the second group of Frelimo guerrillas sent for training in Algeria. Back in Tanzania, he was put in charge of Frelimo's own training camps at Kongwa. After Frelimo launched the Independence War on September 25, 1964, Samora Moise Machel soon became a key commander, making his name in particular in the guerrilling conditions of the eastern area of the vast and sparsely populated province of Niassa. He rapidly rose up the rank of the guerrilla army, abbreviated as FPLMM, and became the head of the army after the death of its first commander by the name Felipe Samuel Maguire in October 1966. It is also interesting to take note that Frelimo's founder and first president Eduardo Mondlane was assassinated by a parcel bomb on February 3, 1969. His deputy Reverend Oria Simango expected to take over, but instead the Frelimo Executive Committee appointed a presidential triumvirate consisting of Simango, Samora Moise Machel, and veteran nationalist and poet Marcelino dos Santos. Simango soon broke ranks and denounced the rest of Frelimo leadership in pamphlet, in quote, gloomy situation in Frelimo. This led to Simango's expulsion from the Liberation Front and the election in 1970 of Machel as Frelimo president, with the Dos Santos as deputy. Like the late Eduardo Mondlane, Machel identified himself with a Marxism, Leninism, and under his leadership, these positions